Hello, I'm back, and this is another installment of Back in the Day. This Back in the Day is going to be a little bit different from the others that I've done in that normally in my Back in the Days I focus on an old game from, 20, 23, 22 years ago that I'm reminiscing about. I'm gonna talk about a game that came out that same time ago, but that I've actually been playing, not every day, but quite a bit late at night when I finish my homework and study for my tests, and I just want to unwind. So let's get this party started. Okay then, here we go. I've been playing three games from back in the day heavily. I mean, just insane. Um, all of which are retro games, i.e., they're on cartridges, and they inspired me to play newer versions of those games, like games that are spiritual sequels, for one of them at least. I've been playing a ton of Shadowrun on my SNES. I have been playing the hell out of that game, which encouraged me to pick up to boot up my Shadowrun Returns from Steam, um, for and playing that too, which in turn caused me to call up some of my friends, and we played Shadowrun for like all weekend long. Um, so much so that I almost like didn't study for a test I had to take Monday. So I mean, really, I've been playing a lot of Shadowrun. Um, I've been playing a little bit of Lost Vikings 2 as well, which is Lost Vikings 1 pretty good. Lost Vikings 2 so much better. I mean, it's like Blizzard used to make some awesome games. StarCraft and Warcraft's gotten derivative now, but Blizzard can make some awesome games back in the day. Um, so between those two games plus the tabletop game, I've been just playing a lot of back in the day games. And I guess I'll talk about why these games are so awesome after the cut. So yeah, I've been playing a ton of Shadowrun. Basically, I was talking with a friend of mine, and we were talking about our old Shadowrun characters, and I found it got me so inspired that I went into my area underneath my stairs, and I in my furnace room, and I basically was digging through some old boxes and such. And I found my old character sheet with one of my old characters that I haven't used for like 2 years, but I've been using on and off for like over almost 20 years, like 19, almost 20 years. And basically, I decided to take this character and transfer that character into Shadowrun Returns, which I did from scratch. Transferred my badass character, Alan, the God Slayer, and basically that was. I played a little bit of that, and then I decided to play Shadowrun on my SNES, and had fun with that. Played it, beat it. This storyline is really. This game was really awesome, and it really should have been rated M because it is a dark and gritty game. It's isometric. It's very, it's got a sense of humor. And for people who've played Shadowrun, it is an excellent representation of Shadowrun in a video game form. Obviously, its successor is Shadowrun Returns, which is, same sentiment, awesome sense of humor, excellent game. My only thing about the Shadowrun games is that Shadowrun Returns is that the campaigns aren't that long. I'm hoping they make a third campaign that's really long that's like an open world and really, with really good writing and lots of events. But that's another topic for another day. I also played some Lost Vikings 2 because why not? It's Lost Vikings. Had a lot of fun with Lost Vikings. Really enjoyed the game. Lost Vikings 2. The cool thing about Lost Vikings 2 is that they add like 3 other characters on top of the 2 you start out with. So you get like a werewolf, no, 2 other characters, a werewolf and a dragon, plus Olaf, Eric, and Baliog, and they all get upgrades. Like Eric gets rocket boots, so he gets a double jump. Olaf gets like a laser shield, which can block even more stuff. He can still pass gas and kind of fly, though. And Oleog loses the crossbow that he had in the first game and gets a cyber arm and a lightsaber, and a mechanic and a prosthetic eye. You know, like really, they just made Lost Vikings more badass. Add to that a werewolf that can climb walls and a dragon that can fly, and you've got an awesome game. 5 worlds, well 6 worlds, well 5 worlds plus some hidden areas. It's just a very well-made game. So here we go. In conclusion, these games are awesome. They're very old school. They're solid games. No gimmicks, just solid games. Just enjoyable. Lost Vikings is a mind bender. Shadowrun and its original on the SNES is awesome. Shadowrun Returns is a great throwback to those isometric RPGs that we, if you're an RPG fan, just it takes you back, old school style. And the tabletop game is really fun too, especially if you have a good dungeon master. So it's just all around just a great game. So there we go. If you get a chance, play those games because you'll get a taste of great gaming from back in the day. Have a good day.